Yo, so I just got to drop on these new cards. I haven't seen any of them yet. Here with the boys in Discord, we got Moods, Kurt, and Alex. What's up, boys? How we doing?
What's up?
What's up?
Ready for some Hearthstone things. Yes.
Yeah.
So they're here for my reaction to some of the new cards today. I'm gonna drop this video as soon as I can. I'm gonna try to keep dropping these videos as the cards come out. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be gone, so while I'm gone, I'll try to record a video, but I don't know if I'll be able to. So if I miss a lot of the cards that are coming up, I apologize. I'll try to hit them when I come back, but I'm gonna be gone for like 2 weeks. So honestly, this might be the last card, like, kind of reaction that I do before the expansion. So sorry to all those that are looking for my reactions, and for those that weren't, you're welcome. Here we go. We're gonna look at some of the cards. We have them all posted in the Discord. They set them up for me, so let's take a look. What do we got?
Starting with Varian, King of Stormwind.
Where is it? I have to look at it. Yes, Varian, King of Stormwind. Here we are. Battle cry, draw a rush minion to gain rush. Do this again to gain divine shield and taunt. So you draw 2 cards, right?
3.
You draw 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, one for rush, 1 for divine shield, 1 for taunt.
Oh shoot. No, but it's divine shield and taunt.
Oh yeah.
So I think
it
it's
would be
only 2.
repeated for. No, it's 3.
It's
Because
3.
it's like it's the same way it has word with the 7 mana 5/5, and that came out like which would I believe?
Yeah.
Or it was
Okay.
like draw
Yeah.
life
So
steal, rush, all that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like that, but it's
Right. So you have to draw. So you draw 3 cards, and if depending on how many of them have rush is how good this thing gets. Okay. So off rip, for wild, this card seems trash because it's super like expensive, and for Highlander decks, you're literally just gonna run Tiamat, like straight up. Not to like thrash this card, but yeah, in wild, this is like 1 star. This is not going to see any play. It's way too expensive, and you're not going to use it much. In standard and rush warrior, as a late game card, this seems kind of good. Maybe like a 2-star, maybe even 3-star card. Might be actually used because you're going to draw a lot of rush minions if you have rush warrior, and could be pretty fire. So maybe good in standard. In wild, not sure. That's my thoughts. I don't know. If you guys have anything on Varian?
Not really.
Do you agree
said
with me?
everything.
Disagree?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I would say maybe like a 2-star in wild, because if you're doing like say like a control warrior like hybrid kind of,
They don't have
it's
many
an
rush
8
cards
mana.
though.
In warrior, there's a couple rush cards. There's a Kargas for sure.
And also, you're not gonna run even warrior. You're gonna run odd. If you're gonna run any control warrior, it'd be odd warrior, so it's probably gonna get used. So yeah, I'm
I
gonna say
guess,
1
yeah.
0 star.
Yeah.
Just because it's not gonna see play. It's not.
Speaking of odd warrior, look at the next card.
Lothar, at the end of your turn, attack a random enemy. If it dies, gain +3/+3. Maybe? In standard, I would assume probably sees play in some sort of control warrior if control warrior comes back and is like kind of a thing. So maybe. In wild, I'm not sure. It seems like a decent card. As far as 7 drops go, it's okay. The problem is like, I don't know. I feel like it's average. Maybe like in standard 3 stars if odd warrior comes back. In wild, maybe 2 stars if it's used in odd warrior. I'm not sure if it would be, but maybe. I don't know. That card could have some crazy like nutty stuff with it, but I don't know. Maybe could be a thing. Not sure. I would say this one could be like a low-key like really good card, but I feel like it's gonna be pretty average as far as like just face opinions.
I think it could be a sleeper card.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like maybe a sleeper that's like really, really good that we don't know about. But off rip, I just think it looks pretty average. You know? I don't know. Kurt, thoughts?
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, alright. And now we got a shaman
Overdraft. Tradable. Unlock your overloaded mana crystals to deal that much damage. Or tradable. Seems like really utility. And there's a lot of overload and standard right now, so for them, probably like really, really good. And then for wild, the only shaman deck that's used is Murloc Shaman. And then like occasionally for some reason, sometimes people are running like Shudderwalk Shaman or like Galakron Shudderwalk Shaman, something like that, or Galakron Shaman. So like maybe, but those are like weird decks. Those decks aren't good, like not really at all. So in Wild, probably won't see play, but seems like really easy draw and really good Overload stuff. So if Overload Shaman ever comes back, maybe. And it does have some scaling cards like Trog and stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Seems like a good card though, just like there's not enough to support that kind of meta right now for Wild.
Not really.
Yeah.
So for Wild, maybe like
No.
if there was a good deck to support it, probably be like a 3-star card. But like right now, because there's nothing, it's probably like a 1 to 2-star. And in Standard, this is probably great. Probably like a 3-star card. Seems good.
I'm doing horrible.
And now we have another shaman card coming up next.
All right, here we go. Tiny Toys. Summon 4 random 5-cost minions. Change their stats to 2/2. I mean, that's just an 8/8 for 6.
If it didn't have changed their stats to 2/2, that card would be insane.
2 words.
Yeah, because that's like disgusting. I feel like either way though, if you get a card with like any effect, this seems pretty good.
Evolve Shaman.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Evolve
my
Shaman
God.
and Wild is pretty garbage though. As far as Wild goes,
yeah, but
probably won't see any play because it's really slow. If Control Shaman ever becomes a thing, maybe. I feel like in Standard that'll be a great card. I feel like this will get used a lot.
The only thing that I think that card would be useful for is if it gets Death Rattles off the 5-cost.
Yeah, or like Taunts or Divine Shield, Lifesteal, stuff like that. Anything that like buffs it, Poisonous, you know, whatever. Something that would make the card, you know, have a bonus effect, which would be nice for them. Yeah, in Wild, this is not gonna see like any play that I know of. Off rip,
No,
I'm not
I don't
thinking
think
like
so.
a 1-star card. Pretty good value, like 6 mana 8/8's nothing to snark at, especially when you get like extra effects on top of that. They could be bad though. But yeah, for Standard, that seems like a pretty decent tempo card. So probably really good for Standard, and for Wild, like, I don't know, maybe not too much. But yeah, I feel like Evolve Shaman might come back a little bit in Standard with that card. That's helpful for them. But yeah, for Wild, like 1-star. For Standard, I don't know. I don't play too much Standard, so my Standard like stars don't take that with like a grain of salt, because I don't play that much Standard. But for Wild, I would say pretty on point. Yeah, this will not get played, like unless this is another sleeper card, which it could be. I don't know, maybe not. But for off rip, probably like a 1-star card. For Standard though, probably like 3 stars. Maybe useful. Here we go. Shell Company for Druid, tradable. Summon 2 2/7 turtles with taunt. So you're getting 4/14 worth of stats for 6 mana.
First thing that makes me think of is the mon that comes off with the Stegosaur for Warrior. The little Stegosaur that comes off.
Yeah. In Wild, if you're gonna use like Jade Druid or something and play like the long game, I don't know if you play this card because you already have something that summons a ton of 1/5 taunts. So I just don't know if this would really get played, because it can be less value. Like literally all you need is to hit, you know, 3 or 4 of them, and then you're good. Like if for a wide board, it's just better than this is. This has a little bit of utility. I don't know, maybe they'll test it and see. This could be like a 2-star card. If it gets played a little bit more and sometimes is better than that 6-drop, which it can be, because if there's like, you know, one thing on board and you just put this out there to have something against aggro decks, then maybe it's alright.
It might. I don't think so, but it might be usable in Standard tokens. But I don't think so.
If there's like ever a control druid, this is more of a control card. So there's like a late game druid, like clown druid or something.
Yeah, that is true.
Could be useful for that. I think in Standard is a decent card if there's ever a control kind of meta for druid. But right now it looks like it's gonna be mostly aggro, so probably not. This probably won't see much play at all. If they test it in Jade Druid, maybe it sees some play, but I think the other 6-drop is personally better, just because when you're dealing with wide boards, you're gonna play that instead of this. So probably not the best. Maybe like 1-star, 2-star tops in like both categories at the moment, Standard and Wild. Park Panther Rush. Whenever this attacks, give your hero +3 attack of this turn. Yeah, for Standard that seems great. For Wild, maybe. I don't. It's not gonna see any play in like aggro druid for like tokens or anything.
No.
There's not really a mid-range deck And I don't think, this just probably won't get used, unfortunately, in Wild. 1-star, 0-star card. Like, it's just, it seems good, but like, it's just kind of underwhelming. I don't know, this could be a sleeper card though, if they figure out something like some kind of synergy. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't pack enough oomph to be put in like a druid deck that's like really used. Because the three that I think of, like the 3 decks that I think of, are like aggro druid, Malagos druid, which is like the combo deck, and then like Jade druid. And those are the only 3 druid decks that I know of that are played in Wild. And this wouldn't fit into any of those decks, and that's why I say that.
There is another.
What other deck is the? Okay, Celestial. True. There's the Celestial combo or Celestial.
I was gonna say
You're forgetting
Gonk.
Wait,
Gonk.
what?
Gonk.
Oh, you mean the like fat armor?
No, it's the one where like, if you like attack with your hero, you can like attack again. It's Gonk. Just Gonk Druid.
The legendary minion for druid.
Oh, dude, come on.
Gonk.
Stop! Don't gonk druid me. Yeah, I just realized what
Gonk
that card
druid?
was. I was about to look it up, but like,
Exactly.
no, I know it. Okay, so no,
Taunt
it's
druid?
not
I
gonna
was
use.
kidding.
There's the taunt druid deck, but this isn't a taunt. It's not gonna get used. It's like a
not,
1-star,
no.
0-star card, and in standard maybe like 2, 3-star. I feel like
I'm
it'll
interested in
probably
what
see
you're
some use
gonna say
there.
about this.
It's a good mid-range card.
I'm interested in this next card that they're gonna talk about.
Shiver their timbers. Deal 2 damage to a minion. If you control a pirate, deal 5 instead. Ooh. I like this card. This gives Pirate Warrior some sort of clear, which I feel like is super helpful. And honestly, you could probably use this in Odd Warrior as well. That's like literally 5 damage off Rift because they already use like a ton of pirates in that. Like Risky Skipper or what's it called? The 1/2 that I think it's Sky Pirate or I don't know.
Skyrider.
Skyrider, thank you. Yeah, that's like turn 1 curve for them, so you can just play this on like turn 2 or 3. So yeah, this will probably see a lot of play in Wild. I think it's great. I don't know how many pirates there are in Standard. Probably not that many. So, well, I guess there's Rush Warrior. I don't know, maybe there's something in there. For Wild, no, it's probably a 3 to 4-star card. This looks great. I feel like this is so much utility. Probably we'll see some play in some decks. I think it looks really good. And then for Standard, I'm not sure. Probably a little bit less useful. Maybe
Standard. Well, the only pirate in Standard is a Stonewall Anchorman.
Yeah, or like the 2/5 that gives you the 3/2 weapon. So maybe like a 1-star, 2-star in Standard, just because I don't.
This is the card that I think is broken. This next one.
Another thing is there's that other card that does 1 or 2 damage and gives you 2 armor. So
yeah,
that's another thing is like it might not get played because of that. So it'll kind of depend. But this card looks pretty good. I think it's quite good. Okay.
Yeah.
Cornelius Rome. Cornelius Rome. Thank you. At the start of and end of each player's turn, draw a card.
Yes.
So you just
massive. So off rip, you are guaranteed to draw 2 cards with it.
That's true. But that you have to play it first. So you draw 1 card, and if they don't clear it, you'll draw 3 more. Or no, yeah, you're right. No, you're right. It is guaranteed 2. I forget because it starts at the end of their turn.
Guaranteed 2, because at the end of your turn you draw a card.
It's end of your turn and the start of their turn.
At the start of their turn you draw a card. Yeah.
You're drawing 4 cards a turn. That's like, that's ridiculous. This definitely is like, this speaks combo deck to me. This card's interesting. I'm not sure what they would do in Standard, but probably something. But this card might see some play. Like, if they test it out, I feel like there's some sort of combo deck that could work really well with this. If that's, like, Mozaki Mage, or the Malagos Druid, like I was telling you about, Raza Priest, lots of stuff. I feel like this has potential. Maybe, like, a 2 to 3-star card. But if it, becomes a staple in combo decks, could be, like, a 4-star card.
I could definitely see this being played in Waygate.
That too could be helpful. Yeah, like I said, a lot of combo decks this helps for. And in Standard, I literally don't know what it's like. There's OTK Demon Hunter, but
yeah, OTK Demon Hunter is the only one. Yeah,
I don't know if
with the new weapon in Warlock, like if you draw 4 cards, reduces them all by 1 or whatever. This would definitely help out in that.
That's
that would help.
There's a lot of synergy. I think this card could have potential. But it also could just be like it draws too many cards, or it's like because of how low the stats are and how much it costs, it's not really worth it to run. So because of that, for right now, I'm gonna say 2-star, maybe 3-star in wild, and in standard, probably 2 stars.
Yep.
But has potential to be better for sure. Paul Galax won his first game. Or no, sorry, second and third game. Apologies. All right, we have this next card. Elwynn Boar. Death Rattle. If you have 7 Elwynn Boars died this game, equipped a 15/3 sword of 1,000 truths.
Yes.
After your hero attacks, destroy your opponent's mana crew. What?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
card is so funny.
That
This
weapon's
is,
busted.
this is the next
That
meme
weapon's
combo.
busted.
This is not busted. This is the next meme combo. You have to summon 7 Elwynn Boars.
I know you do. I know you do.
So you'd have to have like N'Zoth or stuff that summons like Death Rattles or Raise Dead.
Yeah, Raise Dead. I was thinking of Raise Dead the first thing.
So I'm trying to think like how would you do this? So you would need like stuff that copies that minion specifically. So I'm trying to think. In wild, there's actually a lot of stuff. This actually, okay, it'll probably be like a tier 5 deck, but it's kind of fun. So you can do like Elwynn Boar, and then you can do like a Brewmaster.
No, faceless it, bro. Faceless it.
Yeah, if you could just bring the minion back to your hand or copy the minion, or summon a copy
Actually,
of another minion.
Zola.
There's a lot of things you can do.
I was thinking in Hunter with like 9 lives and like all those other Death Rattle synergy cards for sure, and then Beast as well. So it's copy a Beast and
Yeah.
summon another one.
It's just hard. That's like
I could
7
definitely see
die. That's a lot. That I feel like that'll be a meme combo, but that'll be really fun to pull off. Yeah, this is a 1 to 0 star card in both formats, unless something is figured out that I just don't know about. But there's probably some funny meme combos that we'll see in a few weeks on all the Hearthstone channels about how you dunked on somebody with Elwynn Boar. Should be fun. Fun card. I like this design. This is a very fun design card.
It looks like a fun card to play, yeah.
Next one, Shady Bartender. Tradable, give your demons +2/+2. In standard, maybe I don't know. I just feel like this card will not get used really that often. You know? Like,
Maybe I was thinking big demons in wild, maybe.
it's just, no, there's so many better cards. Like, you literally just want board clear and then summon your big demons. You're not worried about their stats because they're already so fat. You know? Like, at that point, the stats really don't matter. So, I think it's kind of just...
True.
It's mid. Yeah, in wild, it's going to be like a 1-star card. That's probably once you play. If it does, then cool. But off rip, I just don't think it's that great. In standard, maybe like a 2-star card if they put it into like Control Warlock or something and it becomes super useful. So it could be useful. But in wild, yeah, I don't see this card seeing any play. Just because it's like for the mana cost of what it is. Usually you're gonna want like at that 5 mana cost, you're gonna want to play like a Skull of Minari or a Void Caller and actually just get the demon out. So maybe something, but for now, yeah, 1 to 2-star card. And then yeah.
Hello.
Oh, yo, Pancake, I'm recording a video right now. Well, say hi to YouTube.
Oh. Hello, YouTube.
All right, so we
My
have.
link will be in the bottom.
A paladin.
Wow, he hops in just for the link. Okay, Rise to the Occasion
I knew-
is the new quest line for Paladin. Play 3 different 1-cost cards. Equip a 1/4 Lights Justice. Okay.
Wait, is the update out now?
No.
No.
Dude, it doesn't come out till
Christ.
August.
Thanks.
Pave
Comes
the
out
way.
August 3rd.
Quest
I
line
was like,
play.
do I now have to spend like $100 and something? Oh.
No. Okay. Pave the way is the second part of the quest line, which is play 3 different 1-cost cards. Upgrade your hero power. Oh my goodness, you get Odd Paladin and Standard.
You do.
Sheesh. This is like
And then
free
Avenge
Odd
the
Paladin.
Fallen. Then Avenge the Fallen.
That's a lot of 1-cost cards. So you have to play 6 already.
9.
And they have to be
You have to
different.
play 9. They have to be different 1-cost cards too.
Wow. And you just get
But-
Cariel for it?
Yeah.
That's
the
not
rest of the
that's
game,
not the
you're
4
silver-
drop though. Okay, this is okay.
No,
There's
for
a
the
new
rest of the
Cariel.
game, for the rest of the game, your Silverhand recruits have +2/+2.
I feel like in standard this will see play. I feel like there's a way where they can do that, where they'll run like Rush and they can put it into like Libram Paladin or something. But I
see
don't
it in
know.
Libra.
That feels like a lot of 1-drops, like 9.
Yeah, you have to run 9 different 1-drops for this.
I feel like it's definitely possible though.
I
Like if
mean,
you
it
look at
could
like a
just be-
paladin deck, I feel like. Wait, let me look. Like for wild, there's no shot this sees any play. This
Wait,
is way too
is
slow.
that Sword of a Thousand Truths a real fucking?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it's a real card. It's a real card.
Oh my.
Bro,
I love
stop
that
the,
Easter
but
egg.
the YouTube vid. Why you gotta swear the YouTube? All right, well,
Hey.
either way.
You can censor. Well, Alex will censor. Oh.
All right, so, what I'm gonna do is say no playing wild, probably 0-star card, just way too slow for standard. Maybe, but again, honestly, these quest lines aren't really looking that good. They're looking like more of like a meme kind of thing, you know? They look a lot more like memes. So, you know, I don't know. Probably let's play.
And then the final card.
Oh, I guess not like memes, but like they're just really hard to get off.
They are
Jace, Darkweaver.
Darkweaver.
Cast all spell spells you played this game. Targets enemies if possible. Wow. Maybe. I don't know. That's the thing is like it depends on like what stuff you cast, you know. Like if you look at something like give your hero, you know, +1 attack or something like that. What is it called? Twin Slice or something like along those lines. In Wild, this is not gonna see play. This is way too slow. In Standard, maybe some play if they can figure something out. I feel like it's probably pretty decent. But I think they're gonna need more damaging fell spells. But seems good. Seems good. Definitely like these cards. I think there's a lot of taste to these cards. I don't think they're gonna be like meta shaking so far. Besides maybe something like Cornelius has like some potential there, and then Shiver the Timbers just looks like a good card, just good utility card that we've seen today. And that's honestly it's just kind of those two cards that I'm seeing. And then like I don't know, maybe the 6-drop gets like some play. Maybe the 6-drop is like kind of a sleeper. And I don't know, Overdraft does something. Maybe this gets to see an odd warrior, but yeah, the main two cards that I would take out of these drops that we've seen the past few days are definitely Shiver the Timbers and Cornelius Roam for Wild. And yeah, that's all I've got for you, YouTube. Hopefully you enjoyed. Sorry I take a little bit to do these explanations. I give you a little bit more in depth than what people do, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Thanks to the boys for being in call, Pancake for dropping in and memeing us, but it's alright. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys on the next vid. Peace, peace.